No. Say hi everyone. Okay, we're telling your followers. Teresa. Okay, I did other. Okay, let's go back. Okay, view. Yeah. Teresa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I invited you. Hi, how are you?
Hi there. How are you?
I'm good. See, I have to be logging in and out.
Why?
I don't know what's happening. Well,
Okay.
today we're gonna go fast because it's a little bit late. Hi
Yeah,
everyone.
we're a little late. We're on the late side today, but nevertheless, we're in
Yeah.
for a great show. Always.
Wish you guys a great Saturday. Hopefully it was a good one today. It's almost midnight here.
Yes.
We're in Montreal. I'm in Montreal. Teresa is in Ontario.
Toronto.
Toronto, yeah, Toronto, Ontario. And what I say, today's May the 15th,
All day.
2021. Yes, and hopefully everyone weekend has been great so far. Tomorrow is
Mhm.
Sunday, our day of worship for some of us, and a day of work or a day
For
for
some, yeah.
but we have to say thank God. So anyhow, today, start this late, but we have a guest. He is all the way in JA, Jamrock,
Yeah.
and his topic today is about relationship. So what happened, we're having some technical difficulties at this moment, so I have to use Messenger to get him while I am live on Instagram. So I'm
Okay.
going to use so his name
That's the Nadine show. We use all means necessary to get our guests on.
yeah.
That's it. No excuses.
Oh, Sheldon.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They,
Welcome back, Sheldon. Welcome back.
Yes, thanks again.
so how are you?
I'm not too bad. You?
Great, great. And you're calling all the way from Jamaica.
Yes. St. Catherine, former St. Catherine.
Okay.
Great. So what do you have to talk about on our show tonight?
Yeah. As I said before, relationship is always something interesting. It's like as I said before, it's like a present anticipated. It could be good. It could be something that would let you down, and it could have your hopes up, surprise. So it's always interesting when it's a relationship, and I think that's one of the main reasons why some males have multiple partners or can't keep one single partner. And
Mm.
I guess for some as well, I could speak for some of us. As old time Jamaican saying, at a minute there's a one woman can't satisfy, you know. And that it depends on spouse that you're with, because if it's really someone that you're connected, you know, I don't think you might have any issue that you might have to go cheat or to go outside the relationship to find something. Because if there's no if relationship that with your partner is everything that you're kind of looking for, you don't really have much reason to go outside of our venture or to test the water. Based upon my past experience, I fell in love a couple of times. Speak for myself, say love. When I say love, I would say really an intimate relationship. You know, I've been in a couple, like probably 2 or 3 serious relationships in my lifetime, and I think that's really molded me as an individual, as a young man, who I am today. lot of young men go in some relationship and they get it was broken or they turn out the way they want. And from there, it was just, it kind of hit them in the individual that you would say that, come she make a womanizer. Some of us, well, I'm going to keep it real with you. Because I mean, you're female, you have experience like this. And when it comes to relationship, you guys that, me, I think you guys have more experience than what people have. So, as I said, a lot of us then go on some relationship and it didn't work out the way we want, and from there it just kind of mold a lot of us into the lady we are now. And I guess that's why society is like this. A lot of men out there that they womanize. Some of them they're very they don't have any love in them, you know. Whatever may be the cause, I don't know if it's past relationship that have really ruined them to the point where they're behaving like this. But as I said, it all depends on your mindset and on the parenting. When I was growing up, I had good parents. I could say I came out of wedlock. So, I was brought up in a mindset. I was when I was coming up, I normally I saw my mother with my father because he was married, and I was taught that way that supposed to treat a lady right and be faithful to her. So, but after maturing and seeing the world outside of that, I've learned a lot of different things. I've also learned that there are certain females that I wouldn't say not trustworthy, but they're a bit more sneaky.
What do you mean by sneaky?
Well, they're in a relationship with them and they tend to tell you that it's you alone, and when you find out, there are multiple partners behind your back. So might be in a relationship with a woman and she tell you that well, you alone. But,
so Sheldon, let me ask you a question. If you find a woman, if you're with a woman, I should say, sorry, and you find out that she's cheating, but what would you do?
well, I'll try to set myself in a manner that it don't hurt me too much, because if she's out there with another partner, or I find out that she's not faithful to me, I won't put all my trust in her anymore. I'll brace myself for anything, you understand? I won't let myself out there like that to get hurt to a point where I've been swept off my feet and I can't move on, or I can't get up.
So have you ever had a broken heart before?
Yes, I have. And I have to say I was really happy with it. And I had my heart broken, and I was very young at that time. But I would say, yeah, I was young at that time. I didn't know what a serious relationship was. So I learned a lot, but then me to mature. Looking back at where I'm at now, that taught me a lot. Gave me more experience, showed me how to deal with certain situations better.
Why would you say a woman cheats? What would be one of the causes that you think why a woman would cheat in a relationship? I just want to hear from a man's perspective.
Can be flair is not there anymore. Also, the miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
Also, and what I would say is security. But
Security. The woman don't feel secure.
a lot of females tell that certain men let them feel insecure.
Oh, insecure. Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. So if a female came and told you that you're in a relationship with her, and she said, Sheldon, well, it won't be like that. You found out that she's cheating. Would you leave her immediately?
No, I will confront her, ask her,
Mm-hmm.
try to find out why the reason, what's the reason for the cheat. I don't know. If it's something that I can adjust to,
Mm-hmm.
that's that.
If you could fix the issue, if you would fix the issue, would you be willing to work on the relationship, or you're just gonna cut it and say I'm out of here?
Well, it depends on how bad the issue is, If it's something that you guys can talk over and reason about, sure, and give it a shot.
Because why I'm asking these things is because of the recent crime spree against women. And sometimes from news you hear it's because of cheating. The man found out something, and it just seems that he couldn't control himself for whatever reason. And I'd like to know, is it that bad, or is it because he has been hurt so much and he can't control himself? What is it? Why they resort to violence?
But that is one of the main reasons,
Oh,
They get hurt to the point that feel like they're alpha
sorry.
males, so they don't realize that probably walking from a situation make them more solve the problem more instead of using anger or aggression,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I
This is
want,
what we need to emphasize, that people need to talk more about issues, need to communicate. Communication is one great tool. If we could talk more about the issues that's going on than resort to violence, we'll get further along. There'll be less lives lost, less people in prison, the whole children left parentless.
but
Communication.
Teresa, you gotta understand that, hey, not all guys knows how to deal with a relationship. Remember.
Well, that is the issue now. That is the issue. You have people in relationships that have no business being in them kind of relationships because they don't know how to be in a relationship and how to communicate effectively.
No, not only that, but you got to remember that sometimes that they're under pressure. They don't know where to go for counseling. Sometimes it's so frustrating for them, and it's not easy. Breaking up is not easy. It's not
No,
easy.
breaking up is never easy. However, we have to have some sort of tolerance. This society has no tolerance. It has nothing to do with counseling. It has to do with an inborn tolerance that we need to have for each other. Before, years ago, in my grandparents' days, when grandma used to do her little thing, come home pregnant, grandpa didn't resort to violence. He didn't. Grandpa would probably give her ass whooping, and that was it. He wouldn't kill her. You get
Not
what I'm telling you?
then, but that was back then.
That's what
But
I'm telling you. This society has no
sad.
tolerance.
It's very sad that now things changed. It's very sad.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not
No
really.
tolerance at all.
It's not. And you know what happened? It's a breakdown of communication in relationship.
And that's what it is. We need to communicate more and more effective.
Sheldon, Sheldon,
Yeah, I'm still there.
are you still there? Yeah, Sheldon is still here.
Mhm.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
fact,
all of them. Yes, yeah, a lot of men, some of them are very possessive.
yes,
Yes,
possessive. Yeah, really. Yeah, that's the fact.
yes, 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 yes,
Not only possessive, but very, very much controlling.
yes.
Oh, I see someone over here. Hi, Pastor. How are you? Tonight's show is about relationship. So we have a young gentleman here. He's talking about his relationship. He has his heart broken and everything. We start our show late tonight. So that's why most people isn't on for tonight. So that's why we're like,
We'll just share it after. We'll just share it to all those people, you know, share it and have them pass it around.
yeah. So
Mhm.
back, sorry, Teresa. Yeah, what you were saying? But Sheldon,
Yeah.
in all your relationships that you had, right? What was the cause? You have 3 relationships that you said you failed you, right? 3, right? And what was the cause of those relationships? Be honest now. Don't say
Were they
it's
all cheating?
what.
After the cause for breakup,
Yeah.
well, um, one of them is it's not really our fault, you know, it was outside as well.
What do you mean by outsiders?
Individuals that are jealous. Sometimes people say on the outside and they make mischief, you know.
Okay, so
Okay.
2 of the girls were jealous. And
No, not the girl. They're friends.
Oh, their friends are jealous of the relationship. Okay. Okay.
so what?
Okay.
So the
Friends with carry news and they will you know,
Oh.
and you listen to them and they get misled and you know before they know it, the relationship goes sour.
Mm.
Get a chance, they will be with you. Understand? So
okay.
a lot of friends, a lot of females that have some friends and they're not really any friendly.
They're jealous. Yes, that's so true. Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
will say things that will ruin your relationship.
yeah, that's so true. You have some friends that there's jealous that they don't want their friend to be happy. They're
And
unhappy.
they'll do anything to ruin that relationship.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And
Yes.
sometimes we women, if you notice, sometimes we women, our friends decided our relationship.
Our relationship, because they're who we listen to. They're who we listen to because we tend to trust them. We think they're my friend. They're not going to tell me anything wrong. So I'm going to hear what they're saying and I'm going to listen to them, not knowing that that friend is no friend at all. That's your enemy.
Yeah, women are old. It's like they control the relationship, not the man. They're the one that tells the girls, "Hey, this is what you got to do. Hey, I
Yeah.
don't think it's right for
He is that, and he's that kind of guy, and he's doing that. Don't you see how he looks at her, or don't you see what he's doing out there?
you." Yeah,
When nothing is like that, very vindictive.
yes, women can.
Sheldon, I'm going to tell you something about we women, and this is a fact. Take it how you like it. Women, you're listening. One, women are very controlling. We are controlling.
Mhm.
2, we like having the last word. We we want to be in control, and we are always right. Those are the 4 things. If you can understand that about a woman and learn how to get around that, you'll have the greatest relationships ever. Those are the 4 things I'm telling you.
Sheldon, what you got to say about that?
It's on too.
He's laughing, yeah, because he
It's
knows
true. We're controlling. Yeah, we like to control.
we
We like having the last word. Oh, we love having the last word. We got it, and we always right. Yeah, I mean, come on.
We can be very stubborn.
Yes, yes, because we want to be in control.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
stubborn.
And we've got to have the last word, you know? We got to have that last word.
We know how to get around.
Yes, yes. That's how it is.
So what happened to your 3rd relationship now? You said 2 was jealousy. 2 was because of their friends that break up the relationship.
Yeah.
So what about the last one?
the last one is the interesting one because I think this was the one that really opened up my eyes to it. So this relationship was actually the ex was a very jealous individual.
Oh.
Oh,
Very jealous. And jealous to the point where it got to a point where he was very physical with her.
Oh. So let me ask you something, Sheldon. Did you ever cheated in a relationship? Any of your relationships?
Yes, sir.
you're a cheater.
Yes, well, when I'm in a serious relationship, I don't disrespect my female.
Okay, that's good.
You know?
So you never cheated before?
Yes, I have cheated. I'm gonna be honest with you. A person of my character.
Yeah.
I have a lot of female friends, and be honest with you, I won't lie. Even if I'm with a girl, and she knows she's like Sheldon, I know you can't keep one woman because you're a popular person, you know. But at least don't disrespect, you know.
Yeah.
If you have a girl, you're gonna knock on the side, you know. You can't make me know. No, don't let me go out with and people I laugh off of me and say, boy, man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She think him lie, like she get a one back off by him, you know.
Yeah.
That.
So let me ask you. So since that's the case with you, is it okay for your girlfriend to have a little one knock on the side too?
That's why I'm saying it depends if the relationship is serious. It's something else like it's second on, like it's a second on matter. But I really try and let her know that much I'm very jealous when it comes to when I'm into deep relationship. So if you're the type that you know you're going to cheat, you understand?
Okay, so if you're in a casual relationship, it's kind of okay. Not that it's right, but it's kind of okay. But once you're in a committed and serious relationship, that's when no knocking on the side gonna take place.
No side chicks.
No side chicks.
Are no side dudes.
Because I won't respect it to that level where I would say
Okay.
imagine.
He seems loyal. If he
Okay,
finds
yes.
the person that
Yes.
he loves, yeah.
Yes.
You're my fiance, I'm a girl.
Yes.
I'm very, very, what you call it?
Committed.
Yes, I'm very committed when I'm with that woman.
That's nice.
Okay. That's really good.
Yeah.
Because men can be very jealous. You're talking about women jealous? Men, once they say that they're settled with you, they're very jealous. Very, very. You don't slip, you know, they'll think the worst. And that's it with men.
So Sheldon, have you during your relationships, have you ever, don't lie, I know because you're on the hair, so maybe you will not come out and say, but what kind of disagreement do you have in your relationship? Do you have like small arguments or big ones that creates huge altercations, that involve neighbors or your family members to get involved? Have you ever had those type of situations in your relationship before?
No.
That's great.
If I'm in a relationship with a female and say for instance I really like her, I'm introduced her at the moment. She disrespect me, I guess I just said, boy, she let me down. I thought she was something like she was someone who could have been one for me, but I guess she's not,
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't really, every male whenever we introduce a girl to mother, that's some good that someone we just I'll find something about.
Okay.
So let me ask you, Why are men so violent now, especially in the Caribbean? Why are they so violent right now? It just seems that the violence has escalated in the last maybe 3 years or so. The violence has gone through the roof. Why?
Teresa, not only in the Caribbean, excuse me, in Quebec right here, so far, 10 women, okay? It's not
Yeah.
about the Caribbean, it's
Well,
worldwide.
I was talking about the Caribbean. He's from the Caribbean. He knows the Caribbean. So that's why I'm emphasizing the Caribbean right now, because
Okay.
he's from the Caribbean. So that's why I'm asking him why he thinks it's so violent. I mean, he hangs around men in the Caribbean. He you hear them talk.
But
What is it?
for everyone, he can't answer for everyone. That's the
But you
thing.
may have a general idea. You're a man, you live there, you hear how men are talking, you must have a general idea.
He can't answer for everyone. He can't answer for the general public.
I said he must have an idea. What is it?
I think materialism has a lot to do.
Oh,
Opinion.
Yes, most of the men are behaving like they behave. A lot of them they have the material things that work for certain assets that they use, and I guess they think a lot of females rather are respected more when you have assets and material.
Mm-hmm.
So someone else come with more materialistic. I guess they feel that your female won't be loyal to you because that's the type of thing that females nowadays are attracted.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
And that's true. That's true. Because I spoke to a friend in Jamaica and I asked the same question. And he said something very similar. He said a lot of times men have their things and they give it to women. They will flourish a woman with things, of material things.
White diamonds.
And whatever cars, put her in an apartment, buy her clothes, take care of her basically, of her needs. And when they think she's been faithful to them, oh no. She's got a side dude out there and she's been going out there, talking, doing the thing.
Teresa, hold on. He's using material things to buy love. Okay? He's buying love.
But what I'm saying, Nadine, what I'm trying to say is that is one of the main causes why women are getting killed.
In my opinion, love should be their natural chemistry.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's all. No. That's fine and dandy. I'm saying the cause of why women are being killed.
Attends, Teresa, attends. Okay. You think that a guy is gonna buy love with material stuff and expect that his relationship is gonna be all that great?
That is what they're thinking, and that's what they're thinking, and that's why they do it. They do it with the hopes that the woman would be with them, stay with them, because they are providing her with all her materialistic needs. That is what they're looking for.
When it finishes, they're going to go because they know that I buy something, when it finishes, that's the end of it. That's it.
No, these women don't wait until it's finished.
Right?
They are going out, they're stepping out in the midst of the relationship while they're getting the other man's items, while he's still paying for their apartment. He's still paying for the car. He's still supplying them with clothes, food, and all the materialistic things that they need. And they are with him.
What happened if that relationship is an arranged relationship? Some relationships are based on that. And you know what happened? Some relationships are based on that at the beginning, and the boys will like the girls like, oh, she's not a nice person, I gave her that. But at the beginning, the woman can say, this is a relationship I'm looking for. I want an arrangement. And because he got so much, he caught up in the relationship with her, he loves her, and when she said it's over, he will go and bash her, talking about all she wants was
Well,
is
that's what it is. It is a materialistic. It was a materialistic relationship from the beginning. That's how it started, and it's definitely gonna end that way.
it's an
It's all
arrangement.
materialistic. It cannot be love when you have an arranged situation to say, I'm gonna pay for all your needs, and you're gonna be with me.
But Teresa, listen, if the guy offers, okay, a guy offers a girl that this is a relationship, I can, you want to have a relationship with me, I could finance you, I could be your sugar daddy. Okay, let's use the word sugar daddy. Okay.
Yeah, sugar daddy. That's what they are.
And she said, oh yeah, I want to be your sugar. Oh yeah, I want a sugar daddy. They both agree. Okay. They both agree. Right. So they know that this is not ain't no long-term walking down the aisle, no sweet, 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 sweet pie relationship. It's going to end one day, one day, one day, one
Well,
day,
yes, just like everything else.
one day. So there's no need for the guy to be possessive, be so controlling of her.
Excuse me? Yes, it is. Yes,
Hello?
he is. He has a right to be, of course. Not because it's a controlling situation, not because it's a arranged a situation that you're gonna take my money and go out there and flaunt it and take another guy. It's a relationship. It's an arranged a relationship. You know, you're mine while I'm paying for all these things. You can't go out there and flash around with my things. No, that's what the man's saying. That's what the man's saying.
So if she feels like, hey, I want to go tomorrow, she should be able to go.
Well, of course, she has the right to go, but these men don't think so.
Because you're paying, so because you're buying me a house and a car and 20 and 20, 20, whatever. I should be.
These men do not think so. No, that's not what it is. These men are saying, you can go when I'm finished with you.
She should go when she wants to go.
That's not what the man's thinking. He's saying, you go when I'm done with you. Because you took all my stuff, you took my money, you took my car. I ain't done with you yet. I ain't done with you. Where you going?
Every woman who's here tonight, that's why I say to you, be independent.
Aha. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Use material stuff to control your life.
Now you're talking.
That you work better and you can do better for yourself.
Of course.
Be independent. You can
listen. I say, don't take a man's money if you know you're not going to be with him long term. You're not going to be faithful because he's not going to stand for that. To know that he is financing you and you're out there servicing somebody else. That's a no. Men sees red when that happens. They see red. They can't see nothing else but blood. They can't.
Some guys, not all guys. Some guys will say, okay, it's an arrangement. It can be open arrangement. It can be open. Yeah, some guys doesn't mind.
Well, if you start from the beginning, if you enter into the agreement with that in your contract, whether it's a verbal contract or what, to say this is an open relationship and I can see whomever, you can do your thing. That's fine. That's fine. Then he has no merit in coming to accuse you of seeing somebody else because it was in the contract from the beginning.
But listen, it can be in a contract, but he can change a contract sometimes down the road. He could say, oh.
It has to be agreed upon. It has to be agreed upon or it's null and void. It's null and void.
My mom always say this, okay? Men are a lizard, okay? Men change. My mom always told me that. Men do change, okay? You could enter a relationship and it's smooth and it's like, okay, I just want an open relationship. And when the sweetie pie gets so nice, he said, oh, he becoming so controlling. Men do change a relationship. Men do change.
But then that's when you can get out of it. If it doesn't suit you, don't sit in it. Leave. You have the option to leave now when the relationship has started to change. You can say, this is not what I enter into. I did not sign up for this. I'm out of here. Now she has all the right to leave because he's changed the rules. You get me? He has changed the rules.
I could hear what Sheldon has to say. Sheldon was saying something just now.
Yes, Sheldon.
Yes, unexpected is when you go into a relationship, there's a lot of things that you never expect that happen. For one, you might not well there are some little key factors for the parenting because if you can't get if you're a mother, if I don't get along with your family, it won't be an easy relationship. Because if your father don't approve of me, and your mom don't approve of me,
that's true.
Got problem.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
You got problems.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
That's hard to work out, you know.
When in-laws, there's
in-laws trouble, in-laws trouble, man.
Yes, mommy doesn't like you, daddy doesn't like you.
Daddy don't approve of you. Mommy ain't like you.
That's so true. Yes.
That one is a tough one. You see, when you get into a relationship, it's like you're marrying the mother and the father also. It's like you're marrying them also, or you're in a relationship with them.
And the siblings too. And some of the siblings too. Yes, some of the siblings too.
Some of the siblings are so nosy. They all up in your business.
And you know what happened? Sometimes what they will do, okay, Sheldon, for example, I'm going to use you for example. Sheldon will have a new girlfriend, right?
Okay.
His sister was attached to his ex-girlfriend. I'm just using for an example, right?
Oh, okay.
So you know, the sister that is still friend with his ex-girlfriend, she would try to make mischief with his current
friend. That's trouble. That's trouble.
Yes.
That is trouble.
Sheldon, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those type of relationship.
That's trouble.
When the sister is attached to the ex.
Yeah. Oh man, how can your present relationship work? How can that work when you got forces fighting against your relationship? How can it work? It won't work.
No, you have to work hard to get in that family. If that sister is
for a moment, you may have to cut ties with your sister for a moment so your relationship can flourish. I'm telling you. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
The guy has to cut ties with his family just to make his new relationship works good. You see?
Yeah.
So Sheldon, Teresa, you're acting like you're taking over Sheldon's show, yeah? Me and you, eh? Sheldon, it's acting like we're taking over Sheldon's show.
Sheldon. I know it's Sheldon's show.
Yeah. So with Sheldon's laughing. So with your at this moment, right? You're not dating anyone.
Well, I'm currently soul searching right now.
You search?
Okay. Wow, he's going deep, girl. He's going deep.
You're searching right now, right?
Soul searching, honey. Soul searching. Deep.
And then,
yeah.
For that soul searching, do you have the 10 Commandments written for that relationship as it?
Well, I'm hoping because, you know.
You gotta have the 10 Commandments for that relationship. Because you're looking for deep soul.
You gotta have Sheldon, you gotta have a list of criteria that you want in your future, relationship. You gotta have a criteria, and she's gotta meet those criterias. If you want to meet someone who you really want to get along with, want to build something. You gotta have some criteria. Write your criterias down, and then don't just go pick somebody because you saw her in a little booty shorts and the girl got some, thing going on. That ain't it. It's gotta be a whole lot more than that.
What do you think about that?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, just not because she looks away, that is intriguing to you. Because you know, when you get used to the looks and
Everything
nothing
faded away.
else is there, nothing else is there, the character isn't right, she ain't going nowhere, she ain't got no ambition, she'll lie and cheat, it's not gonna work.
Everything fades away. Everything will fades away. But
Yeah,
Sheldon,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
how long does each of your relationship last for?
Last one that I came out, I lasted for about 3 years.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
First one?
First one, second one was for a year.
Okay.
First one was for what? First one lasted, I think, about a year and a couple months.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you're in long term. You're in long term relationships. Okay. You've been in long term relationship basically.
You got any children doing those relationships?
Well, not that I know of.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I was assuming that I think I might have had one or two along the way, but I don't see any walking around, you know.
Okay. Well, you know what they say, because I read this and I've seen this online, that, you know, a woman can have 7 kids.
But who should give it to?
It's like the man think all 7 kids are his, and
But
when you come to find out, only one is his. Where are those 6 others daddies? Where are their daddies? And those daddies don't know they have no kids out there.
Hey, it's woman that gives man kids, eh? It's woman that named the daddy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a woman named the dad. So if no woman come name you, you don't know if somebody else has your child out there calling, you know, he calling him daddy too.
As long as you have been there, you have to be there,
You,
okay?
you have a chance.
Right, so you have a chance to be there. Yeah.
As long as you've been there, you got a chance.
Exactly. It's we that give you the child.
Yeah, we named the dad. It's kind of sad, but it's true.
It's a fact. This is not
It's
a
true.
laughing joke, audience. This is what's happening. It's the woman that decided who she should give.
Who's gonna be the daddy?
Yes,
Yeah.
and then do you know what happened? I saw, you know, I know of certain things that happened in the past. I heard of stories with girls. They will have, like, they're pregnant and they don't let the guy know that they're pregnant. However, the friends come together and decided if she should abort the baby or bring the baby.
Oh God, those are kids, man. Those are kids. They can't be no adults doing the thinking like that. Those are kids. Those are kids. Crazy, crazy teenagers.
Just like a set of girls that decided who you should date, you have a set of girls that decided, oh, I don't think
should you.
Exactly.
Those are some crazy teenagers.
Marry him, or should you? You know, there's always something that. Always something.
Crazy teenagers, yeah.
They decided. So Sheldon.
Yeah.
So one night when you get your thing fixed up, you could come on the show and you could put your voice out there if you want someone to date.
I'm saying
Sheldon don't look like he got no problem finding no girls. Trust me.
What's that, Sheldon?
But I'm at a point right now where I think that, you know, can't take any more heartbreaks, so I have to be careful with what works.
Yeah. Yes, Sheldon. Yeah. You take your time. There's no big old rush. Take your time. Write down your criteria, and you, as you said, do some deep soul searching.
It's not his criteria. It's called the love commandments. It's 10 love.
Okay, the 10 love commandments. You write them down. And you take your time and do some soul searching. Get in tune with yourself. Your mentality straight. Then you can start looking around.
focus. He has some strong meaning. You know, he talked about his character. He talked about what he wants.
Yes, so you deal with you for a change, and
Very, yeah.
leave the relationships right now alone. Leave them alone for now, and figure you out what you want.
But do you want to get married sometime in the future? Would you like to get married?
Well, to me, I think that's one of the best things a young man made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, yes.
Even if
Of course.
you're married and, it might, it don't necessarily say a lot of people do marriage as a lockdown thing, but you're whole and, I think marriage is something that if you know what to do in a relationship, you'll never get bored and tired of.
Speak a little bit louder, please, Sheldon. Speak.
You can't get tired of it.
Yeah, as long as, as I said,
Don't say you can't get tired of it, because you can get tired of it, Sheldon. Reality talking, you can get tired of it.
Teresa is married, eh? So Teresa is telling you some good
You
points.
gotta work on it so you don't get tired of it. But you can get tired of it. Trust me, you can.
yeah, you can,
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like anything else in life, you can. And sometimes you get tired of it and you just can't make it work, and that's okay too, because that's what life is about. Sometimes life is about making changes in your life. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you just got to make changes for you and for the other person. And that's what life is all about. Nothing is carved in stone. Nothing.
Yes, but I'm one of them males that I consider myself a magician,
Oh, a magician.
Well, whichever female I consider myself to go in a serious relationship, I consider them lucky.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I won't disappoint them.
That's great.
That is very good.
That's great.
That is the way to think. Yes. Let them know that they're getting in a special relationship. This ain't no just any relationship. You are special and you've got a lot to offer. And yes, you're a magician, and I'm gonna make you know I'm a magician.
If she decide to mold me, have a lot of females, they might like you, and they say you need some to be file and sharpen up and mold the way they want,
Uh-huh.
You can be a young man that's in the street and really have any corporate upbringing, and a corporate lady might see and like you and say, well, I'll try with him.
That's true.
And then they try to mold it the way how they want. So you can
you grow.
Understand? So one of those men that believe that they can change to.
Well, I believe in that. I believe in when you get into a relationship with a guy, you mold him how you want him. You definitely got to, because sometimes men come with a lot of bad habits, bad baggage. They're out of character. You got to mold them how you can deal with them.
And family baggages with them too.
They come with a whole lot of stuff. So you gotta do what you gotta do as a woman in order for your relationship to work. You gotta do what you gotta do, and if that means molding him, chip him off, and mold him into the man you want him to be.
And it's easy to say.
Oh no, it's not easy to do. It's very hard.
Right,
it's very hard.
And it's hard to do because sometimes there's external factors that can prevent him from being molded. Okay?
But listen, as a woman, listen to me. This is where you're going to use your femininity to get things done.
Sheldon was going to answer that one. He said, true.
Yes, Sheldon, darling.
So he was going to answer that question. He said, it's true what I'm saying. So can you elaborate more on it, please?
Yeah. Because, unfortunately, still, a part of last relationship that I came out with. I found myself on the wrong side of the law. You know, that
Mm-hmm.
was never something that I planned for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That after my incarceration and looking back, I was like, whoa, I really went over my head.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
act- I was actually breaking the rules for this video.
Okay.
So when I had to sit back and look and say, boy, females do have a lot of influence on men, and maybe just maybe that's one of the reasons why crime is so high. That men fall in love with wrong stuff.
With the wrong thing. Yes. Yes.
Indulge in wrong things.
That is true. Very much so.
They influence them
Mm-hmm.
and boost the ego, so they feel like
Yeah.
that to a certain way, I behave a certain way, feel like
Yes.
Yes.
That is true. You're in love with the wrong person, bad influences in your life. Yes, yes.
Change yeah.
That's why you need to change the dynamics of who you choose
Choose
as a partner to get into a relationship. You've got to change those same things that you used to do in those to achieve those relationships, and those relationships didn't work out. You got to change them now for the next relationship. That's why I like when he says he's doing some soul searching. You
yeah.
understand? So he's not going to go and get the same thing that he had before.
Oh, no.
He's going to go on to something different, better, hopefully better. And I agree with him. You do your soul searching. Don't jump from one relationship into the next like you're doing some kind of piggyback. Don't do that. Take some time out. Yes.
You jump out of fire, jump in the frying pan.
Into the fry, out of the frying pan into the fire. Don't do that.
Yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It is not. Yeah. Take your time. Find the right woman is out there for you. She's out there. She is out there. It's for you to find her and not just pick anyone because it would be a good ride. That ain't it.
Mm-mm. It's totally but Sheldon, in all your relationships that broken up, your mother ever got involved in any of your relationship? Have any fight with any of your ex-girlfriends?
No, never.
That's good.
Okay, that is good. So you don't have that influencer,
That's good.
mama.
But she ever?
No, she don't have good choice in female.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
About that,
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right.
The only thing she might try to guide me, to let me know that you have to basically you can't treat all females the same way.
Mm-hmm. That's
okay.
Like you can't get hard to a woman that they meet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good advice from mama. That's good advice.
Yes. That's good. Yeah. She's protecting her son, let him know that, hey, But Sheldon, through your relationship, have you ever feel like depressed? Have you ever suffer any type of, what would you say now?
Mental shortcomings. So do you ever feel, like, okay, this is happening to me and this is not normal?
I don't want to say mental,
Well, it's mental. If he's depressed, it's mental.
No, but
if he's sad, it's mental.
If he's sad,
depression is always behind every bad relationship.
Right. But how do you feel when you go through that depressing moment?
Well, as I said, some people get depressed to the point where they get angry and they start to channel their depression through anger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where killing comes in. That's where the killing will comes in because anger brings out wrath. There's something
I'm gonna get back at her because she hurt me real bad.
That's where, conflict comes, they need help, need some counseling or something.
Yeah,
And
you need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody about your anger, and find ways of releasing your anger. That's the thing. Find ways of releasing it. Don't keep it bottled up, because that's when you're going to do something you're going to end up regretting.
but
So find ways to get it out.
if they can find the ways, you can't say find ways. That's different. You have to rephrase that statement.
Go to
If
the
they
gym. Punch it out in a punching bag. Do
Teresa,
something.
excuse me. Now we're in curfew. There's no punching bag. The gym is closed here.
Jamaica. No. That's Jamaica, girl. You can
No,
go
no,
to the.
excuse me. I'm in Quebec.
No,
We
I'm
are
talking
on a
about
we
Sheldon.
ain't, we ain't got no thing. Rich, I'm just talking general.
Sheldon. I'm
We're
talking
just
about
saying
Sheldon.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, he can
Sheldon,
go. They can find ways. Go to the beach and swim it out. Go swim. Go punching bag. Go
yeah,
run like you never hear anything, like you hear news.
but
As I said to you, well, this generation right now is different,
yes,
Some of these girls, and I've seen them coming up. Them say, well, if him not listen, him not love me.
that's so
Oh,
true.
oh, oh,
Yeah,
that's still going on. That was
yeah,
like way back in my mother's generation. They used to think if the man don't give them an ass whooping, he don't love
yeah,
them.
yes. But that's a different situation. That's a different topic there with women who feels like if their man doesn't violently hurt them, he doesn't love them. That's a different topic
And we
because
won't, we won't have to address that one night. We're
yes,
going to definitely have to address that one night, because it's big. It's a bigger issue than you even think.
right, that's a different topic right there. But as we're saying now with Sheldon, he has his hopes high, which is great. He's
Um,
not, pardon?
yeah. Another thing is that I don't know. Everyone. That's why they have parents to
Yes,
show you, show the wrong from the right, and get pointers, certain pointers so you can see before it happens. Because
Yeah.
I have a sister, and I'm telling you, I worry about her sometimes because I say, don't want her to get
Oh.
where she's at.
she in the States now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The mindset of most of these Americans is that they're very possessive,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and they like to hate women. So
yes.
Oh boy.
Sir, it's the answer. The answer for how would I say now? For the solution in some relationship is violence. Yes.
Yes, it is. A lot of times. A lot of times.
It's very sad. It's very, very sad because someone always getting hurt. It's either the female or the male or the children. Sometimes all three.
Yeah.
Sometimes all three.
Murder, suicide. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes extended family members to the mom, the dad. So relationship when it's breaking up is really, really hard.
Yeah.
Some people do not have the
Yeah.
resources. People do not know how to reach out for help. Some guys are. Hold on, this is very important. We should say this, guys. Some guys are really, really. Their self ego is so high. They don't see
Yeah.
themselves going out to say,
Oh
"I."
no. They say real men don't go to a therapist. Real men don't get counseling.
It makes them feel weak. So
Yes.
some men do
Yes.
not want to consider that I am a weak species. They don't want. They don't
They
want
say
that.
no. That's a no. That's
Yes.
a no. Absolutely not.
Sorry, Sheldon.
remember, remember that a lot of males are very territorial.
Yes.
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 Very much so.
Yes.
Very much
Oh my
so.
God, Sheldon, you have 27 minutes, 20 seconds. Do you want to say
Second.
something before we get disconnected? 22 seconds, 21.
We want to thank him. Thank you, Sheldon, so much. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
And I just want to say that, you know, you have females, for all males out there, if they're listening, you know, you can't live without a male. I mean, you can't live without a female.
Yes.